Hello, I'm Bryan with the Casual Try Hard podcast, and I'm gonna give us a go through a Kamigawa Dynasty Premiere draft. So as we wait, if you want to catch up with the podcast on social media, all of our links are in the description below. You can find us on iTunes or the podcast app or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Just search Casual Try Hard MTG, and you can find me and my podcast partner James talking all things Magic. Hopefully this last person hops in the seat, so we're good to go. Come on, you can do it. I can only fill so much space, man. Come on, last person, you can do it. Click the ready button. Come on. Why not? So I haven't played. Last week I gave you a constructed video, and I was thinking about doing another constructed video, but I realized doing the pod that I hadn't done a draft in a while. So I fired up a draft and did one, and that went all right. So I was like, okay, let's do one more for the video today. So we'll see if we can... Oh, come on. People! Again, I got content to make here. Come on. Now Arena's got to think about it. There we go. Can we, please get in there? Even slower this time. Solid. Just great. Come on. Oh. That last person again. Come on, how hard is it? You've got to hit the, enter... There we go. Enter draft thing. Where are you at when you're not doing it? Alright, so... Kami of Transience, or whatever. I kind of want this card for Constructed. I mean, it's a fine, limited card. What are the other cards here? Either one of these, probably Azusa's Many Journeys is better than the Merge Keeper. And then nothing else here. The Arrest. It's probably the other thing that could be useful. But I'm going to take the Kami here. Maybe we get the dog, the best boy. Let's see what we got here. We got this is fine. Not great, but fine. Doesn't really go with our Kami. We could do this, and I mean, it's an enchantment for this. You know, basically dealing one a turn is fine. So we've got to go into another. The other thing we could take is Geothermal Kami to stay green. Right, that doesn't push into another color. I would take Repel the Vial to go into white. But maybe Geothermal Kami is the way to go, because this is whenever something goes to the graveyard. Graveyard, okay. So this doesn't trigger my Kami. But, this seems reasonable, because, we could end up green-black as well. So we'll stay in green. None of the white cards were super good, and I guess, I could have gone with the Shrine. So I've seen people talking about how, hey, this format, is super supports, 5-color decks. I just can't I have not brought myself to draft some wild 5-color decks in this format. Because it just feels so aggressive at times that I don't want to be, playing a bunch of tap lands. This card's fine. This card is bugged on Arena, so it's way better than it should be. But I'm just going to stick with green. This is just a hard 3-mana removal spell. I lost the game, in my last draft to the rare, the white rare that makes reconfigures for 5 and makes something a Platinum Angel. And this takes care of that. All right, so we can Repel the Vial. We can Terrarion as kind of a way to fix our mana. This card just gets stuck in my hand so often because you play a whole bunch of games where you just never have an opponent with a creature with 4, CMC 4 or greater. So it's Automation or Gloom Shrieker. I'm going to take Gloom Shrieker. I'm not super committed to Gloom Shrieker, but it seems like it could be the best out of that bunch. What is this? Reanimation spell. What is this aura? So of these, what am I interested in? Sunblade Samurai is fine. This card has been really good. If we decide to go white, I want to take Commune with the Spirits. I don't have a ton of enchantments right now, but this will let me cut lands, and I will end up in enchantments in green. So Commune to just like cut some lands. So what do we have here? A whole lot of nothing, right? Like, this is fine. Like, I've definitely lost some games to this stupid card. So it's, do I want March of Reckless Joy as just like for that sweet, sweet vault progress, or Harmonious Emergence? I'm going to be bad, and I'm going to take the sweet, sweet vault progress. Well, here we go. Like, there's an argument for Unforgiving One, but Fang of Shigeki keeps me green, gives me more enchantments for Commune with Spirits and for the Kami. Like, Fang of Shigeki is an easy pickup there. Here's our reanimation spell again. I'm going to take Imperial Oath in case we end up white. So I don't want these. Kami of Industry. So it's Bearer of Memory for more enchantments, or Uncharted Haven. I'm going to take the Haven. It might not be right, but I don't know, kind of want to cast my spells. Here, Clawing Torment would be good, or Kami of Terrible Secrets. I'm not going to have a lot of artifacts, so let's take Clawing Torment. None of these are really that great. We'll take Return to Action. Same thing here. Repel the Vile. Again, we have no great black cards. Here we're just taking the uncommon. It's like whatever. The Assault we're not gonna play. All right, so we're green something more than likely. It's just kind of what is our other color. This here, Mindlink Mech. I mean, we could do that for sure. The other thing to do is we could take Touch the Spirit Realm. So I'm going to take Touch the Spirit Realm. It might be wrong to not take Mindlink Mech, but I'm going to take Touch the Spirit Realm. Okay, well, Hedzuku is redonkulous. So I wasn't playing Mindlink Mech anyway. So now this gives us like a red source. Man, so we've got good green-white uncommon, black card here that kind of does what we want to do. Because I could splash some of these white cards in my Hetsugu deck, or I could lean into being green-white. Let's take... Okay, let's do green-white, and we'll think about things. Take a Boseiju, just because. I mean, because it has no downside, whatever. Alright, so Return to Action goes away. Salvage goes away, right? And then Clawing Torment probably goes away. Alright, so that leaves us with... I take Lethal Exploit here. Which may not have been Amazeballs. I'm going to take the... So there's taking Sunblade Samurai or Bearer of Memory. But there's also taking one of these dual lands to get mana for Hitsugu. I'm going to take Sunblade Samurai. And like not like focus on like wanting to play Hitsugu. Right, if it ends up there, great, but I don't want to like train wreck my draft to try to play Hitsugu. All of these cards are kind of bad. I guess I'm going to take Leech Gauntlet. Like, there's no reason for me to take the combat trick. So, Master Splinter would be fine, but we're not there. We could Lethal Exploit again. I mean, there is a world where we end up. Okay, what is this? This is an ogre demon. How many ogres and how many demons do we have? No, creatures. What are our creature types? We have one ogre and one demon. Okay. None of these are good. I'll take that. That was kind of a panicked pick. We'll take Kami of Terrible Secrets. I know, like, this is frustrating that I'm, like, kind of between two archetypes. But we're doing what we can here. Because, like, we might be swinging back around to splashing white. Jukai Trainees, at least. Because, like, we only have... All of our white spells are, like, 1 pip. And our Sunblade Samurai finds us a plains to do the other stuff. Yeah, we're going to take life here. So what do we want to come back? Scoured Barrens coming back would be a huge get. Alright, so we're... I think we're black-green. Right, so we can ditch Naturalist. Right, and we can put the Leeching Gauntlet back in. It's included Courtyard goes away. Kami of Terrible Secrets comes back. Alright, like, that's reasonable. These white spells, like, this is just get a plains. And then I've got some good white removal. So that's fine. Yeah, like, this probably works out. I just would like... I'd like a dual land or two. Like, just some way to get, like, just a little bit more fixing. I don't think I want to take that. Like, it's just mountain. And I'm not going to have room for just mountain in the deck. I already have 2 lethal exploits. I'll take another Repel the Vial. Mech Hanger. So this gives us activation for Hitsugu. Though these 2 would be good. But I'm going to take this because it lets me activate Hitsugu. Alright, Twisted Embrace works. I have no idea how many creatures I have. 11, okay. But Twisted Embrace works. Right, and, like, we could, like, cut Imperial Oath for sure. Like, that doesn't need to be, like, in the deck. Neither does Jukai Trini. So, there are definitely some things that can go. So, I started out by saying, like, I try to stick to playing 2 colors, and now I'm here with, like, 3 color, like, rando pile of just, like, removal and black cards. Let's see here. Nothing really great in this pack. Things I could play a Papercraft Decoy, though I probably won't. I'll throw it in the deck for right now. Let's see here. When we were young, no. That guy's no good. Nothing here is great. I'm just going to take the uncommon and throw it directly in my sideboard. I guess Gravelighter's fine. Oh, perfect. Scoured Barrens. Okay. Another way to activate Hetsugu. Let's see here. You know, Vault Progress, because I'm not playing any of these cards. I also think about playing any of these cards. We'll take a Mech Hanger. Those are all both whatever. Moonsnap Prototype, also kind of whatever. So this turned out, what's the word I'm looking for? Fine. Right? So we kind of have a coherent deck here. Let's see here. So I definitely don't want that many planes. So, okay, if I do this, this is... let's see here, how many planes? It's just 16 lands. I've got more white cards than I do green cards. Interesting. Unsure how I managed to pull that one off, but hey. Alright, so what I could do is, like, Papercraft Decoy is whatever. Same with Jukai Trainee. Right, so if I cut Jukai Trainee and go up a planes, right, now I've got 2, possibly 3 sources of red to activate Hetsugu. I've got 1, 2, 3. Sunblade Sentinel makes 4 sources of white. Green, I have 1, 6, 7, possibly 8. Black, I have 1, 2, 7, possibly 8. So, okay, I think this turned out alright. So, kind of like 4-color Obzon. So, we'll see. We'll see. I would have preferred, like, that pack that I had to take the land over, like, commune with the spirits in Shigeki. Not Shigeki, what's it called? The guy who does things. Gosh, I'm really good at words. Oh my gosh, why can't I talk, guys? The Death Touch guy. I kind of wish I could have had the Death Touch guy. So here, now I didn't even talk about it. Like, I kept this hand because I have a Sunblade Sentinel. Right, like, I can Sunblade Sentinel for my planes, and everything will be okay. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So I'm not in a huge, like... Yes, I'd like to get Hitsugu down, but I'm not in a huge hurry. So I'd rather just, like, develop my board a little bit. As opposed to just hurry up and run out Hitsugu. And if they want to keep using their removal on my 2/2 life linkers, I'm fine with that. So at this point, I think we hit Sugu. Right, they're kind of shields down. I guess they could have the... Yep. The Tamiya's completion. So we're going to take this guy. We're going to channel it. Gonna get a plains. So how cute do we... Okay, so is this the end of turn? Next end step. Alright. So I'm gonna do this with hopefully like touching them with my Spirit Realm. Like exile this. Okay, that's great because now their shield's down. Oh, they had haste? I've played this card. I didn't know they had haste. Man. Let's not go to... There you go. What? Why on earth did that happen? Do I just want all this removal? You know, I'm gonna put 1 on the bottom here. I meant to have that back on my turn. I thought I had stopped it in their main phase, but I guess I was wrong. So now I've kind of made it so they can't attack. Okay, do I want to do this now? Because then this is 3. Oh wait, no, I can... We're gonna bash that guy for a bunch. What? Oh, god dang it. Okay, I for some reason thought this cost 3. That was really bad. Alright, well that was, that's gonna live on the internet now. Alright. I should have waited and got, like, Repel the Vial. That's fine. Okay. I have Repel the Vial now, so that's good. So if they play anything big, we can get it. Okay, or they concede. Alright, a little sloppy, but we got there. A lot sloppy, whatever. There were some issues, but it worked out in the end. Alright, we got 1. Alright, let us do the thing. So, yeah, Hitsugu real good. We're fortunate that we kind of have, like, the perfect set of, like, cards in our hand that we can get our white mana. So again, I think this comes in on white. Yeah, so I think this comes in on white. And then we can lethal exploit something. and then Biting Palm Ninja on 3. Like, that seems okay. I'm really thinking here. Like, you attack with your 1/1. You can do it. Just clicky, and we go. So yeah, we need to draw a couple more lanes here, but we've got a reasonable like setup here. All right, so we're gonna play this, and this is an instant. Okay. So next up is next turn is Biting Palm Ninja. So we are all right. We hopefully can get whatever their 3-drop is with our Lethal Exploit. Maybe they play the 3/2 Samurai that taps stuff when it attacks alone. All right. So we've got to put a stop here. So they can't go to combat. We just murk this guy. Now I guess that we're... well, no, they don't... There's not a way for them to sack that, right? Because they don't have a target for Voltage Surge. Right, they'd have to like Voltage Surge their own thing. So that's fine. So I have a feeling this Biting Palm guy is going to die. Just because I think they have a Voltage Surge, but like I would much rather, you know, I would much rather them like kind of kill this for little to no value than and like use their mana this turn than just like pass and not do anything. Like this at least gets a card out of their hand. And we're kind of working towards Imperial Oath to try to like kind of take over the board. Okay, well this made them like use their turn. I don't have an artifact or an enchantment. I'm just gonna play like a vanilla 3/4. Kind of blocks this guy, and then it gives me a thing to put Twisted Embrace on. So it is fine. Yep. So I need. So this takes me off of like Imperial Oath next turn, but I just don't want to get bashed by this Double Strike guy. Right, and so far all of the removal has been like damage based, so making this a 4/5 makes it harder for them to like kill it. Yep. Big pig. So this is for exile target enchantment, target creature power 4 or greater. So let's snag this, which is going to put the +1/+1 counter on the boar, and then I can Reap the Vial the boar. Now, there is definitely an argument that I could have attacked and saved my like claw, but I kind of wanted to get in the 4 damage because now next turn I get to put 6 power on the board, scry a bunch of stuff to the bottom, and now hopefully they could have like, no, I guess they're not black, so I was gonna say they could have like whatever the Vile Disruptor, but no, so I'm pretty safe that I'm gonna put 6 power on the board. first let's attack. Alright. So now I'll put 6 power on the board. I think these both go on the bottom. And I just keep Fade into Antiquity. Because that deals with the 3/4. And... oh, so they get to snipe a guy. Okay. So I'm gonna just kill this. And then... do I just attack with every... I think I do. Because now they have to produce another blocker. Because they get to block at 2/2. But this puts them at 2. So now they have to produce another blocker. And, like, there's nothing in the bottom of my, like... it's like Swamp and Papercraft Decoy. So, like, I don't really need the... sure. So if it dies, the sword gets reach, I guess. Okay. Well, that's not great. So... how do they block here? So, they block... they chump with their 1/1, they eat my 2/2. Because they can't double block. And then I play a 4/4. And hope that I can kind of work through whatever they, like, put on board. Yep. There we go. So... oh, are they gonna, like... okay. Okay. Like, that's fine. I mean, that gets them through... right, it makes it so they can't, like, profitably block my samurai guy. Right? Okay. So this just trades and leaves me with nothing. So I'm kind of at no attacks at this point. So we need something here. Is there a way to get stuff back from their graveyard? Hope not. Okay. And then they get to recast the sword, baby. Alright, deck. Like, let's stop. Can we stop? Can we stop? Right, so I've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands, and they've drawn 4. I wonder why this game is even remotely close to close. Because they've only drawn spells. Come on. You attack with this, I block it, you bring back Eater of Virtue, put it on your double striker, and then I've got to figure out a way to kill your double striker or I die. That I like. Wow, I called the whole sequence. That's great. If they have a pump spell here, like I'm in big trouble, or like, you know, a Voltage Surge after the fact, or Voltage Surge now. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Amazing. Alright, well, we got a land here. So this guy, warrior, you know, he's just a fox ninja. Okay. Uh-huh. What is it like to never draw a land? Can you tell me? Get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, like, we're just dead. Yeah, like, we, like, comparatively flooded out. And so they're gonna win now. Because they only drew 4 lands. Amazing. Amazing. So they attack, they bring back the Iron Apprentice, I assume. Dear gosh. Right. At this point, I'm gonna block. There's kind of no reason not to. Because they're gonna have such a big board. Okay, I'm like more than a little upset about how this has turned out. Like, this is just dumb. Yep, that was good magic. So yeah, you win literal 0 games when your opponent draws like 20 cards and 16 of them are spells. Like, you just can't ever win. Right? Had they drawn 6 lands, I think we win. Them drawing 4 lands, we don't. If we drew an equal number of lands, we win easy. But because they drew way more spells than we did, we just couldn't win. Alright, so we really want them to play like a 1 toughness thing. Like, that would be like ideal here. Let's get that. Bing bong. Alright. Now, we do need some lands. Most definitely. Okay, so now you're playing it. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Alright, what does the backside of this do? Only on instants and sorceries. Okay. Well, I complained about drawing too many lands last game, and now I'm just not going to draw any this game. So, oh hey, okay. So what is this? This is... Let's attack for 1. What are you gonna do? Huh? Okay. I figured as much. So if they sack their chef, so they get something out of it, then I just get to draw a card. Which is fine with me, considering I am, like, desperate for lands. So that is fine. Fine. Oh, it's the best boy. Okay. So are we, like, throwing the dagger with something? Looks like it. I'm guessing the line here is we claw the dog. And then we attack with these. Because they can... Oh, they didn't even want to throw the dagger at something, so that's fine. I guess I take another black source. Yeah, because now that lets me... Now I can play, like, Twisted Embrace on something. Like, if they tap out, I can Twisted Embrace... Okay, so they did not tap out. Like a green... A white source would have been good, but what are you going to do? So let's get in with these. Okay. Okay, that's reasonable. Not ideal. I mean, I made them spend a bunch of mana and multiple cards to get stuff done. Cool. That doesn't do anything. But I guess this is really bad if they have... Okay. So if they had the Wandering thing, but... The Wanderer's Strike or whatever. Wanderer's Intervention. Let's pick up Twisted Embrace. Alright. So, not having... like, having these two white cards has been an issue. Sure. Play the hover... You're gonna fire up the hoverboard here? They're not firing up the hoverboard. Do I want to... I want to wait. Like, the Moth is annoying. This, like, playing the Leech thing gives me a an artifact for the Kami of Terrible Secrets. Oh, buddy. That's not good. It's not good at all. So, am I still playing around it, or do I just want to, like... Let's mark the flyer, hopefully. Flyer marking. Do I attack? Like, this, like, gets two of their creatures, right? I mean, I might as well. Okay, like, this is their board. Again, I did make Kami of Terrible Secrets, like, infinitely worse, but it is what it is. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna wait. I really need that card. So... I'll attack with both. See what they do. We'll make this itty bitty. Okay, that's fine. Still, I am holding on to this Kami just in case. Well, this at least gets me a white source. Right, do I want to... This doesn't give any... Alright, we're not going to attack. I mean, we're at 30. I'm not, like, super worried about, like, anything super bad happening here. Alright, well that's annoying. Huh. So... Am I just... Am I stuck? I'm gonna wait. I committed to, like, not casting the Kami. I guess I could have attacked there. Because I could have got rid of the 3-2. Oh, you didn't attack alone. Okay, I'm gonna block. Because I have an enchantment die. Okay. Let's attack. Because if they kill... Okay. So if they kill this... We're gonna do white again. Alright. Come on, give me an enchantment so I can play an enchantment and then use my Kami. Okay. Play something... Or play something big. Okay. Alright. Kami of terrible value. Well, I guess, yeah. I kind of have to. Boo! I really wanted to get value out of that. And now I'm going to draw the enchantment, like right now. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Do I want to... Yeah, no, because I need to keep the... Like, I assume they... I guess they won't have a creature spell. Also, like, 1 damage doesn't matter. Like, they will run out of cards well before they, Awesome. 4 damage kind of matters. Can we, like... I don't know. Okay, that works. Let's kill this guy. No more of that, thank you. No more of that, thank you very much. I thought they were going to put in the big ninja. Not this guy. Like, the big ninja I can kill. Alright. I'll take 1. Can we stop? Can we stop drawing lands, please? Come on now. 13 card. We both have 13. Okay. I'm looking at, like, can I, like, win this game on the mill plan? Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 12 lands for me. They've got 10. I'm assuming they're holding a couple in their hand. But come on. Yep. Put in something big. There we go. That goes away. They get a land, and they get to draw a card. They get all the value. But... oh, the mill plan is looking way better now. Right now they're at 9 cards. These spirits, they're not enchantments though. So let's exile this guy. That doesn't. That's just the 2/2. exile this guy. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Maybe I should have been doing this sooner. Because like they want to throw their whole they want to throw their whole board in front. That's fine. Okay. They could have also been holding the exile thing, but they would have cast it there. Okay. Guess we're off the mill plan now. And we're on the Hitsugu plan. Just my luck. Just hit another land. Alright. So I've got 6 cards left. At this point, they've got 13. They've got 2 to 4 lands left in their deck. Do I just want to scry? I'm just gonna scry. See if we can, like... Okay. Like that. That's a thing. Oh, I should have, like, waited. But we could do this now. I can deal 3. I can exile. Alright. I think we're gonna get there now. How many cards do I have left on my deck? I have 6. They have 6. This is basically Demonic Tutor. This is get a permanent card. Are there any good permanents in my graveyard to draw next turn? There's a bunch, but how about I just keep so I can. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll just leave it like this. Like, this is fine. Do I know what's under them? No. Okay. The view thingy. I will Binding Palm Ninja on top. Alright. So now I have like, oh geez. So I could bash 1, like zap 1, eat 1. And then, so I could, again, how many cards? I've got 5. So let's do this. We'll deal 3 to that. Then we'll play this. And we'll exile that. Then we'll get in for 8. We'll pick this up. And sure. I'm assuming it's a land, but yeah, okay. Sure. But, you know, better safe than sorry. Just gonna end turn here. I want to put a stop. Okay. Because I can Hitsugu, shoot their thing, and attack. Oh, okay. Or they concede. That also works. That's easier. Alright. We drew some lands, but we got to our Hitsugu in 1. So that was good. So that was, you saw the downside of like being effectively like 3 colors with like a splashed 4th, right? We just didn't have a ton of like we had all those white cards stuck in our hand, and the fact that they're like conditional removal spells also is a problem. I mean, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they are just like, oh, unconditional, you win the game, but a lot of times it's like not the best, right, to have those in your deck. So here I have my white source already, so that's fine. I have removal spell, I have like 2 removal spells, I have my white source, so I have all my colors. So this should be, I have my Hitsugu. So this should be fine. Like, this is a like really good start. Right. Okay, I don't need my white source yet. I don't want them to ninja something in. Like, ideally here they play like, okay. What are we doing here? I think we're gonna play Swamp. We're gonna get a Plains on their end step, and then play Hitsugu. And that might get the concession. Alright. So, like, now, should I just, attack with Hitsugu? I should. Am I going to, like, what is this Ward 2? Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes. I will resolve that. I will auto pay it. I'm always afraid when I click that wrong. I'm always like, do I hit resolve and just counter it? Okay. Would I have liked to just activate my Hitsugu? Yes. But, there you go. But just getting that off the board, probably better. And I didn't want to, like, I just didn't want to, like, let them grow a big threat and then, like, me get in trouble. If that makes any sense, it just wasn't worth the risk. Alright. So that was easy peasy lemon squeezy there. Like, that wasn't a thing at all. So, alright, on to the next one here. So, yeah. Opponent mana screwed. Player, like, bomb rare. Yeah, seems pretty decent. Seems like you're going to win that one on most occasions. So that's good. Seems good. Alright, so here I have a second white source. I need a black source. And we're keeping this and hoping that Commune with Spirits gets me a black source. That is the hope. or gets me closer to a black source. There's my black source. Perfect. So that's good. That's what we wanted. We'll get rid of this, I guess. Again, don't want them ninjing stuff in. So let's take care of that. Like, we keep drawing lands. Like, Sunblade Samurai is just like a reasonable body. So... I'm gonna put this on... It's either black or red. I'm gonna put it on black. They're going to get a like a loot out of this, which kind of stinks, but not a whole lot I could do there. This might not have been the best possible keep in retrospect. Okay. Get a plains. Seems good. I'm just gonna play this. Right? Like, if they want to, like, play a real spell on it, okay. That's fine. Sure. Right. It's a little scary that they're getting through that many lands, but what can you do? So I'm worried that they might have a Spell Pierce. Well, there was a discard spell. Alright, so this kind of plays around Spell Pierce. We'll get this. We're gonna no attacks this, because I can get my card back, or just my Jite will take care of it. So they've discarded 3 lands, man. So their hand is all spells. It has to be. I mean, not that mine's not all spells, but still, their hand is all spells. We're gonna return something to my hand. Okay. What is the next thing? Return an artifact from your graveyard to your hand if you can't draw a card. Alright, so Vile thing or whatever. Alright, let's draw a card here. And a land. Okay. So I guess they get a network disruptor back, or the, like I said, or the Vile thing. Oh, network disruptor. Okay. So do they attack, play, put this back in their hand to draw a card? Okay. Fine. Right, I mean, their life total's not under a ton of pressure right now. So they could attack with a 2/3, ninjutsu in the Moon Circuit Hacker, put the 2/3 back in their hand. Oh, okay. What is the other side of this? Okay. So let's... Hmm. Alright. So, I'm assuming that they Vile Beetle, which I guess I get rid of Leech Gauntlet. And... Oh, okay. So I can't play a 4. They just wanted to keep me off of playing a 4? Like, that couldn't have been what their, like, plan was, right? Like, are they just trying to flex on me? Like, yo, I have this bounce spell at some point? I mean, maybe they were just flexing, but weird. So I will, if they play the Beetle, I will put Kami of Transience in my graveyard, because it'll come back if I have an enchantment die. And then I can... Yep. And then I can exile this thing and attack for a reasonable amount of manas, or of damage. So far so good. Like, they went through, like, so many lands, which was probably right, but it's just kind of left them in a bit of a bad way here. All right, so I'm gonna just... Okay, there's a couple things I can do here, but you know what? If you have a counterspell, as they say, show me what you got. Okay. And now I'm gonna attack with... I'll attack with Squad. Alright, if you block there, then... Okay. That's fine. I will auto-pay, get my card. Okay. I'm going to keep a hold of this because I'd rather have Biting Palm Ninja if they play another Virus Beetle or whatever. Because I don't want to run the risk of losing my Biting Palm Ninja. Because, right, like, because I can attack Ninja. Like, they've got to play a couple cards here. Right? Or they at least have to play the 2-2. And probably bounce the 4-3. Yep. We bounce the 4-3. Oh. Okay. Let's get that. And then we'll ninja this in. There we go. Cool. Because then I can replay the Umezawa thing that's going to gain my 2 life, and then they're going to I make it so they have to kind of play the X1, so then I can get it the following turn. And if I don't attack, they could lose to their to that trigger. Well, I guess they could attack and put it back in their hand. So I don't know. Maybe it makes more, depending on what their hand is. Maybe it makes more sense to just kill it with the first trigger. But there you go. We got a lot of value. That was good. I think we cast the same spells like multiple times. Feels good. Makes it feel like you designed a good deck. So far, so good. Got to check here. Has the baby arisen from his nap? It looks like a no. So that's good. It's good. Can keep playing. Don't have to feel bad. So I've got a bunch of stuff here to put together a computer. I just have to learn/remember how to put together a computer. I'm gonna try to outsource this to my brother. So we'll see if I can get him to come over. So maybe the next video will be recorded much nicer. Maybe we'll get me in the corner. I'll look like super professional. Alright. Green source, removal spell, white source. Yeah. All in all, seems reasonable. Right? Like, not the best with my Kami of Terrible Secrets, and nothing to make it so I draw cards, but not the end of the world. But this hand is going to be a little slow. Alright, so we wait on that. Like, we wanna get a card minimum out of that. Like, just +2 life does not a good life and times make. Because like if they play like a 2/1 hand, they play like a Moon Circuit Hacker. Oh yeah. Yeah. I almost feel bad, but not really. Good night and good luck. I'm gonna play the forest. Keep the white mana a surprise. I am a little short on black for my existence here. So, but right there, that's what we want to do. Like, get their Moon Circuit Hacker, keeps them off of playing other small things for another turn. Then Lethal Exploit can nab something. I guess I'll go gain 2 life. I now kind of wish I would have put that on black, but I did not know that I was not going to draw another black source. I did not know. Alright, well, this has gone well thus far. Like, you know, we've got a hand that does some things. I think we're going to try to do the same thing we did before, which is get some value out of Kami of Terrible Secrets. Alright, we'll flip that over. We'll play this. If they want to ninjutsu something now, like, fine, I guess. Alright, why can't you be for enchantment spells so I could Twisted Embrace something? But I'm not super worried about my life total. Right, this feels like I need to get cards on them for a bit. Okay. Alright, do I play this into all this mana? I'm going to say no. Right, like, I want them to play something so I know that my Kami resolves. Good old Brutist of Suitist. Alright. No rush. No rush. Right. Brute Suit has no other text. Okay. Alright, like, I don't know. I kind of feel like there's a mirror shell crab. Okay. Kinda, sorta. So I'd rather wait. Because, like, I could, like, repel the vial. It gets mirror shell crabbed. Then Kami of Terrible Secrets. And then get a card back and then kind of go from there. Because if it gets crabbed, it's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. I will allow it? Like, sure. Alright. Resolve. Alright, so we are going to block. And then we're going to lethal exploit this guy and see if that gets him to do something. And then, yep, just like we drew it up. So, cool. Now this lets me play Kami. Get a tap land. Then we'll get in for 2. Alright, so at this point, I think we're ahead. I mean, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. So, I guess it's, do they have another... So they're going to get a card here. Like, do they have another counterspell? Because I could just, like, Twisted Embrace my Kami and start beating down. Well, now I don't have to, like, risk my Kami. Well, here. This might not be the right thing to do, but I'm going to Twisted Embrace. Oh, target an artifact or a creature. So I'm going to target this guy. And then blow that up. That way I don't have to worry about them, like, using a removal spell. Now I have another removal spell up for their next thing. And this is... Sure, this deals 2 to something. It just deals 2. I mean, Search Hacker Mech, I guess it cruised for 4. I was going to say, Search Hacker Mech, how much is it dealing? It deals twice the number of vehicles you control. They only control 1 vehicle. Resolve. Okay, it lives. This is good. I approve of it living. Okay. And this cruise for 4, so not going to be an issue. Alright, get in for 5 again. You say cruise for 4. Like, I don't think you can, like, do anything about this. Alright. Hold. So far, so good. Now they get to draw a card off their Kami. Now their Brute Suit is active. So again, now I'm in a bit of a geez, now I'm in a bad way. Right, I am in a bad way, because now they can crew this, which crews the Surge Hacker mech. And then... Yep. Yep. So at this point, I feel like I kind of have to... kill... I think I had to take out the Brute Suit. I mean, the Surge Hacker mech. I think. Alright, so could really use something good here. Hold that. Is this on white? It's on green. Well, put that on the bottom. Alright, so this way, doing that, so putting the Death Toucher on top, makes it so I can exile the 3/4 and then make it so the 5/5 can't attack me on the ground. And so that should be fine. And then eventually I can exile the 2/2. Yep. We do that. We get the 5/5. Getting in with both. So I'll exile this. Okay. Okay. They, depending on what they do here, they leave themselves dead. I guess they can ninja something here. They can ninja something. Okay, no ninja. Okay. So... the, like, post-combat ninja? Oh, but they get to pick this up and then deal 4 to that. Okay, so they don't leave themselves dead. Okay. How are you guys feeling about me just getting in here with the team? All right. That's reasonable. Alright, so now we exile the 3/4. Alright, the mobilizer mech. And then we play that. Hold on to the land. Alright, so now they can't attack on the ground because I just trade with their 5/5. And they have to commit like 2 creatures to crew it. So I effectively dealt with that. The repeal the vial, maybe I should have put it on the bottom. No chill. Okay. Oh, it has menace as well. Boo. All right. Well, I guess they get 2 things here. So that's a little bit worse. I didn't realize it also had menace. Okay, I'm a little bit worse off. A little bit worse for wear. Uh-huh. Okay. Um... Not play the land. Alright, so what are we doing here? Guess I have to block that. Mm-hmm. Bunch of idiots. Alright. Can I please have my turn? Thank you. Get that. If they have, like, Disruption Protocol, I lose? Okay. They did not, so that's good. So now this untaps my 3/3 lifelinky boy. Ooh, what do I have in here that I could get? It has to be a permanent? So I could get Kami of Terrible Secrets, right? Do I attack with both? I have just in case I don't get to get a bunch of stuff back, I want to be able to keep the 0-5. Kami. I can't play around Crab, so I'm not going to. And gain a life. Alright. There we go. We've kind of got ourselves a stew going here. Yep. Does this give... Oh, yeah, that one. That's one that gives power and toughness, so that's annoying. Yep. Okay. They can block 3 things. Alright, do I have to... I could put the gauntlet on the Kami of Terrible whatevers. Gain 3 life, take it off. Trade for one of their things. Yeah, let's put it here. We will attack. So if I attack with every... no, I probably shouldn't attack with everything. So let's attack. Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to take it off. Unattach from creature. Yes, please. Cool, cool. Play a land. Alright. Back at 6. They're at 5. Yep. I don't know what gets me out of this. This is an awkward spot. An awkward spot. I mean, I'm dead to like any kind of like ninjutsu shenanigans, any number of things. Yeah, do I? Well, I was like, what do I have to get me out of this? And it's like, well, random land is not what I have to get out of this. If I do this, I get to either get into damage or I get something. Alright, so we'll kill the spirit. And we will play a land. Alright, I might have just killed myself, but we'll find out. Well, they can, like, 7 can get in. And I'm, like, effectively at 8. Yep. So this makes it so I have to, like, I lose my life linker. Which puts me at 4. Right, like, I was going to say removal spell, but now removal spell doesn't even do it. Yeah, I lose to the Flyers. Ugh. I don't know, just those, like, 3 lands in a row were brutal. Because I think we played that pretty well. We just got to the point where we just didn't have a way to deal with those, like, couple little Flyers. Like, we needed the... So if Hetsugu had been Geothermal Kami, where we could, like, pick up the 2/3, play it, kill the 1/1. I guess that still leaves us... Well, we gain 3 life, puts us to 7. I think that gets us closer to winning the game. But I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe, like, we have card advantage, but maybe this deck just needed, like, a Thirst for Knowledge. Just, like, something that you could, like, draw and get, like, just raw cards out of it. Because it feels like we run out of gas pretty frequently, and there's no way to, like, catch back up. Alright, so same deal as before. We have our green source. Our white source. We have our red source. We ever draw ahead to Tsugu. Right on time, buddy. Thank you very much. We want them to play an X1 here. X1. Okay, no X1. That's fine. So we're gonna turn this guy into a plains. Okay. Just to make sure they don't somehow, like, get my... Well, they got 1 plains. To make sure they don't somehow get my plains. They, like, mill both of them. Okay. I've not really seen this card be around. Would I like to discard a card or sacrifice a creature? I will... So I'll just sacrifice a creature. But I have to do it next turn as well. You know what? We'll discard Mr. Forest Boy here. We'll play land. We'll play this. No attacks. Now, is it awkward that I'm gonna sacrifice a creature, sacrifice this guy, so I can get my card back? There we go. That's fine. Sure. This is 1/2 creature, planeswalker. Fine. Okay. So how do we feel here? What does this turn into? An 0/4. Equal number of. All right, whatever. I'm going to. So, am I going to Hidetsugu and hope that this isn't a bunch of removal? Though I feel like it's a bunch of removal. Or do I just, like, kill this? I guess I could, like, being on Team Hidetsugu does use my mana the best. So let's do that. Oh, can I still play my land? Well, I don't want to play that land. Okay. So, this could just be... Oh! I control a legendary thing, so I can besage you for 1 mana. Nice. I thought it was broken or something, but no, it was right. So, let's see here. What are we doing? Boo! Boo! So I'm gonna, for 1 mana, I'm gonna just besage you this nerd. I figured they had removal, but there was no way for me to, like, both hold up Besage You and, well, not hold up Besage You, but, like, play Hidetsugu, and then you have to tap to activate it. I'm gonna exile this guy. Okay. Sure. Are we killing that too? Like... Okay, land. I'm just gonna play this guy. Land would have been better, but... Okay, it's fine. Is there a permanent down here that I want? Oh, I can get back Hidetsugu. So I'm going to... Let's kill a 1/1. Let's Gloom Shriek back my Hidetsugu. And then no attacks. I mean, that seems pretty good. That seems like a pretty solid turn. Sure. It's the replay things, that's fine. What do I want to do here? I think we're just gonna pick off... Let's pick off another one of these. We'll do this. Do I want to attack with everything? Sure, let's. How do you want to block? Do you want to block? Yeah, let's look at your last card. Hey, that's a pretty good thing to get. Now I get to get back... what am I going to get back here? That thing's not an enchantment, is it? No. I think we're just gonna get back. I'm gonna get back Geothermal Kami. Because then that lets me pick this up or pick up the Life and Times. Okay. Kind of sucks, but fine. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, that's fine. Cool, cool. Oh, they didn't cast it. What happened? Oh, because it costs 4. Okay. What I want to do here. I know their hand's empty. Here, I want to do this. Because this stops that stupid 4/4. I don't need the lands. I'll just hold on to like generic removal spell. There you go. Okay. I think we're good now. So now they get to play the 3/2. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there you go. Let's take care of that problem. Okay, they got that. Okay. I thought they got the other one. That's fine. Pick it up. Probably could have attacked first. Put it down. Get in for 4. Right, there's an argument that maybe I should have picked this up again. Yeah, let's get another one. There we go. Bingo, bango, bongo. That was not too bad. Just moving cards between zones. I forgot I had the Gloom guy, so I was pretty happy to be able to get my Headed Sugu back. Alright. Hey, 5 wins. We've paid for our draft. That is pretty alright. We are coming up against the recording time limit, so we're going to see how this goes. This draft has taken a bit. Here is hopefully our white source. Or our black source. Some source of mana that's not green. I'm going to play this. Like a black source lets me get rid of Network Disruptor, which would be fine. Okay. This could have they could have a Moon Circuit Hacker. Okay, Weaver of Harmony, not cool. And another one, DJ Khaled style. Black source. Dear God. This is at least a white source. So that's a thing. So I think I'm gonna put a stop on my upkeep. Maybe. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Sure. Okay. So putting a stop would have, like, I'm only punished not putting a stop if I draw exactly planes. But I didn't. So, like, Swamp and we're, like, back in it, right? Swamp and we're fine. Because I can, like, get rid of their 2/2, eat one of their 1/1s. No swamping, like, we're in a bad way, because here's Ninja. Oh, jeez. Like, the 6/5 that also has an X threat. Like, you, like, get something back. Okay, well, not as good as I would have liked, but we're going to take out the 6/5. We are going to get that. Okay, so we have some semblance of, like, parity now. We did not for a second. That got out of hand in a hurry. Here's my 6/5, dear gosh. It's my 6/5 ninja, you're dead. So dead. Okay. So they don't get the double trigger. I only get forest, which is good. What is this turn? What is this next ability? Okay, well, that's nothing. So I can... So I could do this to sack a thing. Here, I will... No, I want to go black, green, white. Get this. This lets me hold up a Seiju. When I get Clawing Torment. Right. I would rather just, like, Clawing Torment or Beseiju this. Because, like, they have a... Right. But I'd rather wait since they're kind of choked on blue. Or, you know, they might play a Mind Link mech. Which I have to kill. Though this stupid 5/5 is also a thing I have to kill. There's a lot of things that I have to kill. Are you just giving me that? No. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, that was confusing. Heek. I'm gonna blow up the... You know what? No, it comes in... I'm gonna wait. So that's gonna resolve. So this thing is just gonna be giant. So can I... What is the thing I can get rid of? Alright, so I think I've got to get rid of... If I get rid of this, then we both sack, and that gets rid of their 6/5. Well, here. Like, they either... Like, I don't know if there's a way that they end up with not a ton of stuff. Right? Because if I blow up the Mind Link mech and get the 6/5, then they end up with, like, whatever that thing is. Whole handful of black cards. So I think they crew Mind Link mech. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm just dead. Like, I'm not beating this 6/5. It's going to, like, get them permanents back from their graveyard. Like, that's not happening. Alright. Yeah. What can I do? Like, I'm a little off on my mana. Like, I don't know what I can do to make me not dead. Well, it ain't that. Well, I think it was a reasonable draft. That last game was not. We got rocked, but all in all, I think the deck was pretty solid. Uh, one of the few times I've gone 3 colors. Did we? I think we only resolved. I think we only had our this guy, our Kamigawa Transcendence on the battlefield like once. Like, just didn't do anything with it ever. We discarded it for value. So yeah, I think the deck was interesting. It was I don't know. Had some cool synergies. We were able to like sneak in enough red mana to make Hidetsugu really good when we got to resolve it. Sneaky planes in the deck. Sneaky planes. I think we ever cast it, it was always sneaky planes. So, well, with that, I'm Bryan with the Casual Tryhard podcast. If you want to listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic, you can find our podcast anywhere where you listen. Just search Casual Tryhard MTG. All of our social links, we're on Twitter, Facebook. We have a Discord. All that stuff's in the description below. So with that, we will catch you on the internet.